Hello, I'm doing a 5-card spread on how Mercury retrograde is going to affect you. So, what you'll do is you'll pick a pile based on whichever one you think you feel most connected to. So, I normally will meditate over and kind of go to whichever crystal I think about first, and I kind of sit on it, but you can choose however you like. So I have the first two piles are from the Tattoo Tarot deck, and the last pile is from this new deck that I got, which is called the Sacred Rose Tarot. So if you like, pile 1 is going to be Malachite, pile 2 is going to be Purple Amethyst, and pile 3 is going to be Rose Quartz. So let's get to it! Mercury retrograde is coming. And it's going to be starting unfortunately on Halloween, so your little spooky plans may get fumbled with because, she's coming to attack, okay? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're freaked out. What am I going to do, Devi? Can you help me? I want to turn up on Halloween and have a great, time during Mercury retrograde. What the fuck? And I'm here to help you. So I'm doing a 5-card spread on how Mercury retrograde is going to affect you. So, pile 1, here, pile 2, here, and pile 3, bitch, you guessed it. Whoop. You is right. It's right here. So since Mercury retrograde is on Halloween, wearing my favorite spooky shirt, I'm not your boo, so boo-hoo. Okay. So basically, this Mercury retrograde is going to be all about, like they always are, the past, bringing up the past, but you have to think it's going retrograde in Scorpio. So you think of all the characteristics of Scorpios. They like to have all information, they're very private, and they're also extremely sociable, I'll say. In an aspect of they just like to talk to the people around them. I've noticed Scorpios are caring in that sense. So that's going to be all the things that are going to be highlighted during this time. So any unresolved issues that you have with communication, that could go, a little, bring up some old, texts, you got to get some closure, all that good stuff, all the bad stuff. But in all, it's necessary because we got to cut the bullshit out. You feel me? At least I need to. I don't know about y'all. But yeah, enough about Mercury retrograde. Let's get into the cards. Yeah! We have Malachite here. And I'm going to pull your spread. So the top we have the heart of the reading, which is going to be the sun. We see her, she's beautiful, she's surrounded by the little 2 angels, the boy and the girl, just frolicking through. This seems like it's going to be a positive reading, okay? By the way, don't mind my nails. They're looking super ratchet right now because the hair dye is dyeing my nails, so everything's purple right now. Let's get back to it. The heart of the reading, yes, the sun. I like this. It seems like it's positive. We'll get into this more once we see with the other ones. So the overall message is going to be the 10 of Cups, okay? And then this is the present. This is the future because it's going backwards how I pulled it. This is the 3 of Coins in reverse. And then we have the 10 of Wands in reverse for the present. And then the 8 of Cups in reverse for the present. Now, when I see so many things in reverse, I'm just like... But that doesn't that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. We're going to get into it. We're going to figure out what's going on with you pile 1ers. We're going to get down to it right now. So, the sun was positive, so maybe it could have something to do with some change that's going to be happening this Scorpio season. Okay, so what I like to do, just for clarification, is just look in my handy dandy little pamphlets that they give me. I'm still really new to tarot, so I'm going to be, looking over this and interpreting it myself as well until I get more familiar with the cards. So the Sun as the heart of the reading. So the person that this reading is about, let's see. So in here, the Sun is signified by daylight, peace, contentment, devotion, works rewards, accomplishment, joy, pleasure, love. See, it's pretty happy, everything positive, team efforts. Okay, so it looks like complete. The Sun, something is being completed. We can get another one. Ooh, I cannot make this up. I just opened to the page where the Sun is. Hey, okay, it says, let's see. Obstacles surmounted, opposites in harmony, joy, happiness, attainment, blessings. Like I said, I didn't even need to read, but I just like to read it to be sure, because your girl wants to be sure of everything. Capricorn moon. So yeah, the Sun. Seems like it's a good reading, so don't be scared by these. We'll do the overall message last, because normally that will come after we read these cards. So for the past, we have the Three of Coins in reverse. So we're going to take a look at this card. Let's see. So it looks like the Three of Coins. It's just like, looks like hard work. I can't really explain it. You know, threes usually are not a good number, because it's like, three's a crowd, but we'll see. It's in reverse, could mean anything. So here we have that the Three of Coins signifies, oh, so in this deck, it's going to be different. So I think coins is actually pentacles, and then that's the only thing that's different than normal. So Three of Coins is mastery, skill, and accomplishment, good reputation in work and business, expertise built on experience, craftsmanship, high status, honors earned, negativity, average or low quality, lack of funding. So when we see that in reverse, that probably means like the person right now that the reading is about seems to have everything going good for them. But I feel like there's going to be something that happening that could mess up whatever they have going, because 3 is kind of an odd number. If it was a 2 or 4, I would feel like more even, more complete, but this 3 means that something's in the way. So the 10 of Wands, oh wait, let me get back to the 3 of Coins and this one just to make sure, because I don't want to mislead anyone. Okay, the 3s. See, I like this one because it just goes by the numbers instead of the suits. You just go find it. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles. So in reverse, mediocrity, delays in contracts, failure because of laziness and scattered energy. Okay, so basically the person in the reading has it all for right now. But because of that Mercury retrograde energy where it would become sluggish, take things for granted, or become caught up in the wrong things, it could go wrong, okay? So we have to be careful of that. Let's see what this 10 of Wands is going to say about it. So that's the past. So maybe this person was like this in the past. Now for the present, we're going to do the 10 of Wands in reverse. Sorry, I had to sit down because my legs were starting to hurt. Okay, the 10 of Wands is success and honors, but at a price. Fulfilling obligations while oppressed by their weight. Striving towards deadlines, climbing a precarious ladder, needing to reduce pressure. Okay, so this person in the present moment has this wand energy, like, okay, so getting back up, if we look closely, it's 9 wands against that one in the middle, you know? So it's kind of sort of like this person's energy is stagnant because it's in reverse, and that's that, you know, Mercury retrograde energy coming through, making everything appear like it's slowing down, moving backwards. So this person feels like they are at an odds where everything just feels like it's going wrong for them right now. The Three of Coins, you know, was fucked up in the beginning. The Ten of Wands coming at you right now. So the Eight of Cups in reverse, this looks like it could lead to something good, because, you know, it's all about even numbers. Even though it's in reverse, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. I'm going to show you right now, because, like, see how there's, like, if we flip it over, the heart, the love cup is full, like the hearts and the cups and the eights and the fours and everything's even. I love that. But upside down, it's like, oh, it's running out. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't fix it before it gets that way. So let's get some clarification on what the Eight of Cups is. Okay. Eight of Cups, limited success, modesty, decline, abandoned plans, letting go, moving on, something lost, loses or changes significance, recognizing an impossible situation. I can't read, y'all. Seeking new pastures. Okay, so it's clear that whatever was going on for this person in the past is not working for them in the future, unless, because it is in reverse, maybe they have to go back and rethink the way that they did things, and then they can get that, you know, Eight of Wands in the upright position. Oh, sorry. The Eight of Cups in the upright position to where your cup will be full. So it's like, if you give up on your idea and you continue in the path that you're going, you're going to end up with this Eight of Wands, okay? Because look, this, I mean, again, with this Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? Because look at this clarification card. So I told you it would speak for itself. The Ten of Cups is the clarification, or the message, the overall message for the reading. You could have it all, okay? Okay, so the Sun in combination with this is, there is sunshine out there, you know. There is your Ten of Cups, your fulfillment, because tens signify, you know, new beginnings and ends. So if you chose pile 2, this reading is going to be for you. Here's the purple amethyst. This is going to be the heart of the reading. This is the Hermit in reverse. So this is who this reading is about. This is the advice for the reading. This is the Three of Wands. Present card, Seven of Coins. Past card, Seven of Coins. Present card, Knave of Cups in reverse. And we have, for the future card, the Eight of Swords. So, right off the bat here, when I see the Hermit, I automatically think of kind of Scorpio energy, because the Hermit signifies, well, it's also in reverse, so that's a little bit important. But if we take a look at him, he is clearly a lone wolf. Like, when I think of the Hermit, I think of the song by Kid Cudi that's like, the lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. That's how I feel like the Hermit is, because anytime you want to be alone and in your own headspace, that's the Hermit energy. We'll look at what it means, because in reverse, I feel like that actually could be a little bit more positive than the normal Hermit. We'll take a look just to kind of see. So the Hermit is the seeker, sage, wisdom and inspiration from above or within, vigilance, withdrawal, contemplation, discretion, safety, protection, seeking truth, justice, spiritual quest, understanding, self-denial, timidity, and fear. So yeah, this person has definitely just been kind of like maybe hanging out, not really engaging in behaviors, maybe for reasons that they choose, they prefer, because the Hermit in reverse necessarily can be that they are choosing to have this soul energy. When this one says in reverse, stubbornness, objection, false humility, self-delusion, untruthful responses, fear, timidity, lack of communication. Okay, so this person, it's actually not positive. This person is just stuck in their ways. They're the Hermit. They're stuck in reverse. So this Mercury retrograde is going to bring you maybe that energy to get you out of this way, because this is who this is about, not necessarily meaning it's bad or good. That's just your energy right now. So the past card is showing me the 7 of coins. So when I look at the 7 of coins, it kind of looks like a good card to me. I see the 3 arrows, so this could be Sagittarius energy. So kind of like just like conquesting, like out for abundance. You have a goal, some sort of conquest. There's like one of those things that counts the time in here, so it looks like, yeah, like a time to conquest certain goals for yourself. The clarification from the book gonna say 7 coins is profit, growth and progress, valuable assets, fruits of labor, hard toil, on a learning curve, anxiety around money, potential for improved status or work promotion. So yeah, that's what I said. I'm doing so good. Okay, so the past card, yeah, so that's that energy of seeking something. The Knave of Cups in reverse, that's the present card. Let's see what that one means. We're gonna get some clarification for this one. This song's so pretty. Has birds chirping. It reminds me of Alyssa. Okay. Imagination coming to life, blonde or fair youth, helpful, youthful, effeminate, studious, reflective, meditative, affectionate, friendly, charming, deception, a potentially damaging habit or desire. Okay. Before I get into it, I just want to double check what this one says, because I think I understand what this one is trying to say in this position, but let me just double check. So this in reverse is saying a hedonistic, lazy person, a liar, an emotionally unstable individual, perhaps a drug addict or schizophrenic, a situation dealing with vice. Okay, so that's where the Hermit comes into play. So the Knave of Cups, in upright, he just looks like he has it all. He's kind of attractive, like he has this like neck tattoo that I really like, and he also just seems like he knows what he's doing. Like, this just gives me big Capricorn energy, because he's just like, bitch, I know what the fuck I'm here for, okay? But in reverse, that can be all the negative aspects of being like so, I guess, aware of how awesome you are. And then that's where the Hermit matches, because it's like this person is in deception because they're taking all of their success that they were working for and it's coming to their head. It's starting to get to their head, and now they're in this situation where they're just so arrogant and so, I guess, I can't think of the word. They're just so, I guess, unaware of the fact that they've just turned into kind of an asshole. It seems like maybe they're just stuck in their ways and it's starting to turn into arrogance. That's what I see, that this person here, either maybe it's not you, I mean, maybe it's not the person reading this, but maybe someone who they're dealing with can have this energy too. Now, all the readings, they can be applied to any aspect, so they could be you, they could be the other people. It doesn't necessarily have to coincide with one aspect. So that's what I see. Then we're going to move on to the Eight of Swords. That's the future card. And the Eight of Swords, I like this card. It's real cute. The star, the swords meet in the star in the middle. Like I said earlier, you weren't there because you didn't see. I love positive numbers. I mean, I love even numbers when I see tarot. I want to see 8s, I want to see 4s, I want to see 2s. So this star makes me fucking happy. So this looks like if you get out of this certain way of thinking, you could be prosperous in the Eight of Swords. Because 7 in the past, right? Then you're stuck in this little like weird energy. But if you snap out of it, maybe some deep thinking, take some time to reflect, it seems like, and then you can finish out your path to the Eight of Swords. See, I don't make this shit up, okay? So I'm just gonna get some clarification from my little trusty little books, and then I'll just make sure you know that I am right. So Eight of Swords, contradiction, criticism, reprimand, crisis, temporary difficulties, blame, censure, scandal, trauma that can be healed, swamped by details, being pinned or entrapped, the dark night of the soul. Understanding the power of fear, the mental void and paralysis created through fear, beliefs and thoughts that can be changed. Okay, and then here it says, this card indicates the inability to see beyond the situation at hand. They are self-limitations, imprisonment, censure, and conflict between intellect and emotions. Mental exhaustion may lead to illness. Okay, so that's exactly what the message was. So basically, like I said, this person is stuck in their ways of thinking, so it's leading them into a even worse headspace, I assume. So, you know, to stay away from that, do some grounding work. Do some, you know, I don't know, what I like to do is I've learned that I like to be grounded by yoga personally, because it's really fucking hard, and if I just remove my ego, then I'm not worried about what I look like in comparison to the next person. So I think the message of this is like, be like worried about yourself but stay humble. That's what I do in yoga. Like, even if I do really good one day, I could literally fall out of a pose as soon as I get happy about it, and then I'm like, fuck, like, I thought I was doing so well, I just fell out. Not saying there's anything wrong with falling out, but it could be applied to real life, because it's like you might have these parts where you don't feel connected to yourself. You feel like literally the hermit. You don't know who you are anymore. But in order to like get out of that, you have to change your thinking, or you will end up with this 8 of Wands energy. Okay, so the advice, kind of overall message for this reading is the 3 of Wands, and that is going to say that there's strength in numbers, business cooperation and success, busy times, being on the go, established strength, troubles ending, ceasefire, ship coming in, mixed loyalties, occasional disappointments. Okay, I like that. And then this one here says that the 3s are endeavors are realized, undertakings are accomplished with knowledge, and business acumen. Benefits are reaped from organization or enterprises. So the 3 of Wands looks happy. There's a lot of spirit in this card, a lot of positive colors. Basically, like I said, so, you know, people can really get in this headspace that it's just them against the world. This is kind of like bringing in other energies can really help you. Like, maybe you are the hermit. The advice is to not just, you know, I guess, like isolate yourself. Because I learned that actually the root of depression in people starts with isolation, because people feel that they need to be alone because they feel so weird because they can't be happy. Yeah, well, the isolation continues to make you feel worse, and that's what leads to depression, or, you know, being a hermit in this case. 3 of Wands is there's a beauty in connection. That is Purple Amethyst reading number 2. Woo, we're just knocking these out. Thank you for watching. I've piled 3. This is Rose Quartz. So for our card, the heart of the reading, it is the Hanged Man in reverse. For the message or advice for the reading, it's the 3 of Wands in reverse. Oh, sorry, the Hanged Man is upright. My apologies. It just looks reversed. And then the 3 of Wands is reversed for the advice for the reading. Past card is 8 of Cups in reverse. Present card is the 10 of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh. And the 5 of Cups in reverse for the clarification. Okay, this is crazy shit, bro. Okay, so this is definitely Mercury Retrograde energy, because all of these cards are coming up in reverse. And when I do readings, it's like, normally I get cards upright. And this is super freaky, but we're going with it. Okay. Alright, the Hanged Man in reverse for the person that this reading is about. Okay, so like I said, I'm using my little handy dandy booklet to help me out. I could kind of figure it out. I'm getting more comfortable as I keep going. This is like really fun, so hopefully y'all like it so I can make more of these. So the Hanged Man. Oh, let's take a look at him. Okay, so the Hanged Man. I love this deck. It's honestly so pretty. Like, everything sparkles. Okay, sorry. The Hanged Man. Let's take a look. He's in a beautiful flower field. That's the first thing I noticed. So it's like, the Hanged Man, I think of him as like suspended in time. Like when you're watching Wizards of Waverly Place when you're younger and Alex would always freeze time to like think of shit she could do. That's what I think of the Hanged Man. Like, not a bad, not a good necessarily. It could be clarified by other cards. So the Hanged Man, that's what I get from him. The Hanged Man holds a rose signifying a supreme sacrifice through emotion and discipline. He hangs from his right leg by a thick, fertile green vine that represents physical foundation. Let's see. The Hanged Man represents transformation in its emotional or water aspect. The physical body is influenced by emotional desires and needs. Aw, I hope this is a love reading because this is so beautiful. So basically, yes, the Hanged Man, he's just in suspension, like contemplating his emotional depth for whatever. It could be work, it could be love, it could be life. So let's see what this is. Reunion of opposites, physical and spiritual natures join together. New beginning, fresh outlook, new energy. Okay. So let's see. Everything's in reverse though. So how is this all new? Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna figure it out because I'm just as stumped as y'all are. Group 3. Okay, so the 8 of Cups in reverse. Let's see what the fuck is going on, yo. Okay, so the 8 of Cups in reverse. Let's see what the fuck is going on, yo. Okay, so the 8 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Okay, let's see. Okay, the 8 of Cups. Abandoned success. So, oh, well that's good. Okay, so the 8 of Cups in reverse means joy, gaiety, continued efforts result in happiness. Okay, so for this, people, it seems like in this, she looks like she's like offering something. Like she has beautiful long hair, she has these beautiful gold cups, and she's under the moonlight illuminated. So it seems like this is like really big. Like honestly, I see the moon, so I think Cancer energy, and she has long hair, and I feel like a lot of Cancers have long hair. I don't know, that's just, I think that's true. A lot of Cancers I know love their long hair, but that's cute. So she's a little Cancer under the moon. She's praying. So the 8 of Cups in reverse is joy. So whatever you have right now, you're happy. That was in the past. So that's like you. Maybe now you're this Hanged Man, just, I don't know. We're going to see because this reading's tripping me out. So the 8 of Cups in reverse is joy. So we're going to be happy. Whoever this reading about, you was happy in the past. But what's going on now? Let's see. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this signifies the death of a situation. We're looking at these swords and they have blood on them. So Scorpio energy, that's, you know, Mercury Retrograde's focus this time is Scorpio energy, the death, new beginning. So that's that 10 of Swords energy. So when it's in reverse, it's a gleam of hope or advantage or improvements. So this person has a joyous approach to life. I can see they typically have optimistic ideals, and it seems that it's been working for them because in the past they had this 8 of Cups. Right now they're that 10 of Swords. They just have everything kind of going for them. The Hanged Man, they're just in contemplation and enjoying their deep emotions, kind of coasting through at this point. So these people, the other two decks, they had a lot of emotional distress. So whoever picked this, y'all got it easy, Miss Rose Quartz, Mr/Miss they Rose Quartz. Okay, not trying to offend nobody in this video. 5 of Cups. Let's see. We're in reverse, by the way. Fives. So 5 of Cups. We're looking at this still that moon energy. Maybe this person has taken a lot of time and energy into what they want. It looks like this 5 of Cups, she has the long hair again. She's in the clouds. It's that Cancer. Cancers are nurturing. So, you know, maybe she's just been doing what it takes to be, oh my gosh, whoever they are, this person in the reading, whoever the reading is about. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. The person that this is about is happy. They have a positive outlook on everything. So this card here, 5 of Cups, in reverse is love of competition, trickery, fraud, and ordeal may change for the better. So it seems like this person, because of this, you know, reverse energy, something for them right now is not really going the way that they would like for it to go, but things are still relatively good for them. That's why these cards aren't bad, but it's just the Hanged Man. They're just sitting here chilling because not everything's going the way that they want. This shows me that if the outcome may change, that's what I see. It looks like this person's still content with what they have. So I think the future is bright for them in this situation. And the advice is the 3 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Wands in reverse is going to tell us that, okay, so this means carelessness, obstinacy, and arrogance. Help offered may be unreliable. Okay, so I feel like the 3 of Wands, he looks like he's kind of pissed the fuck off. Like, he's like, I'm carrying all these motherfucking wands. Where's my help? Like, what the fuck? So I feel like this is how this person is feeling about the situation. Like, they're mad about whatever it is. Even though they have all this good going on, there's something that's pissing them off. So to me, it seems as if they just keep on being positive and exuding that positive, and like, this person's at a crossroads with this Hanged Man energy. Like, they're like, this is how I feel, but I don't think it's valid, because they're used to having everything given to them clearly. But if they have this badass attitude, then they're not going to be happy. But if they don't, then they'll have this 5 of Cups energy, and they may get what they want if they get the stick out of their ass. And I guess this Mercury Retrograde is showing you how to reevaluate the things that you get, it seems like, because it seems like you have everything, but you just don't really appreciate it at this moment. And that is that on that. Thank you for coming to my reading. I'm going to be trying to do some private readings, so let me know if you're interested in private readings. And I honestly will be doing really cheap ones to get started, just to, you know, get my foot in the door, get used to it. So let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I know a lot about zodiacs, I know tarot, I think. Let me know.